Welcome to Mystic Eternal Enigmas, where we unravel the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Dive in and explore the secrets that time has yet to reveal. From lost civilizations to cryptic symbols, join us as we journey through the ages, uncovering the hidden truths and enigmatic tales that have puzzled humanity for centuries. Have you ever heard of a place where past and present intertwine, leaving behind shadows that no one can explain? The Museo Reina Sofía in Madrid, famous for its timeless works of art, hides a disturbing story made of pain, tragedy and mysterious apparitions. Founded in 1992, the museum is located in a former 18th century hospital and houses masterpieces by artists such as Picasso and Dali. Today, on Mystic Eternal Enigma, we will reveal the legend of the Ghost Doctor, one of the most fascinating and frightening stories that surround this famous museum. Stay with us if you dare. Before becoming the temple of modern art that we know today, the Museo Reina Sofía was a place of suffering. The building was constructed in the 18th century to house the old General Hospital of San Carlos, intended to care for the poor and the needy. However, behind its charitable mission lay a brutal reality. The museum was inaugurated in 1992, transforming the old hospital into a cultural centre. Today, the Museo Reina Sofía is one of the most important museums of modern art in the world. The hospital wards were crowded with suffering patients, many of whom were affected by incurable diseases at the time. 18th century medicine was still in its early stages, and doctors often worked in desperate conditions, without adequate instruments and with limited resources. It is said that the hospital was so full of human pain that its very spirit felt it, becoming charged with a dark and oppressive energy. However, there was one doctor who stood out for his dedication, working tirelessly to alleviate the suffering of his patients. His compassion and commitment left an indelible mark on the hospital, transforming the dark energy into a light of hope for many. Within these walls, however, there was a man who stood out, a devoted doctor, whose name is now lost to history. According to legend, he was a brilliant but extremely sensitive man, consumed by the pressure of not being able to save all his patients. Every life lost was an unbearable burden for him, a failure that tormented him day and night. In the end, pain and despair led him to a tragic end. His death left an unfillable void in the hospital, and his spirit, it is said, still wanders these walls. As the years passed, the pain and guilt became too much to bear. One night, overwhelmed by despair, this doctor decided to take his own life inside the hospital. But it seems that death did not put an end to his suffering. After that tragic event, stories began to circulate about strange phenomena occurring in the hospital rooms. Some witnesses claim to have seen shadows moving on their own, while others speak of lights turning on and off for no reason. There are also tales of ghostly apparitions and disturbing whispers echoing through the empty corridors. Hospital staff and patients have reported numerous ghost sightings, making the place even more sinister. It is said that patients would see a man in a white coat approaching their beds in the middle of the night. They thought he was a doctor, but when they tried to talk to him, the man would vanish into thin air. Some claimed to feel watched, while others reported hearing incomprehensible whispers coming from the darkness. Today, the hospital has been transformed into the Museo Reina Sofía, a place of art and culture. The stories of the Ghost Doctor continue to live on within the walls of the museum, adding a touch of mystery to its history. When the hospital closed its doors in the 19th century, the phenomena did not cease. The building remained empty for decades, but the few who entered it reported disturbing sensations, moving shadows, unexplained noises, and that sudden chill that is often associated with otherworldly presences. Even today, visitors to the Museo Reina Sofía report similar experiences, with many claiming to feel a disturbing and inexplicable presence. Some speak of a sudden cold, others of fleeting shadows, and all agree on an atmosphere charged with mystery. In the 80s, the building was renovated and transformed into the Museo Reina Sofía, one of the most important cultural institutions in Spain. With this new guise, many thought that the legends would vanish, erased by modernity and art. But that was not the case. Numerous scientists have conducted thorough investigations using advanced technologies to detect paranormal activity. They discovered inexplicable anomalies, confirming that the mystery of the ghost doctor still persists today. The tales of the ghost doctor resurfaced. Museum guards and employees began reporting strange phenomena. One of the most famous stories concerns a night watchman who, during his inspection round, saw a man in a white coat crossing a room. Thinking it was a visitor who had been locked in, he tried to approach, but the man disappeared before his very eyes. If you want to find out more about this fascinating legend, visit the Museo Reina Sofía and immerse yourself in history. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. Thank you for following us.